Hi everyone. Okay, here we are. Today with the topic balance, yin versus yang. So I start with a question. Do you tend to one side? Do you incline towards one side? So we're going to talk today about this delicate balance between giving and receiving, of being active or passive, or having a participation that is more active or more passive, and feminine and masculine, because I think it's all related, and we're going to talk about that. So come participate. People who do not know, who are new here to my Facebook, hello, I'm Roberta Tachi. I'm a senior teacher of realization process. I'm also a healer and a spiritual mentor. And today we're going to talk about balance in relation to a few aspects of your life. And this live today is going to be, the topic is going to be based on a Pathwork lecture. The lecture is number 138, and it's free online. Later on, you can take a look and read several pages. But I will put some screens here with certain parts of this lecture that I think it's very important, and that I want to share, and so that you can also participate reading and going deeper into this knowledge of this lecture. So this lecture, I know this lecture for many, many, many years, because there's a beautiful prayer that I also will put here on the screen for you, which has helped me so much in the past. And every now and then I read again this prayer and I pray it, because it's beautiful. And it shifts certain times when we are not aware of what we are doing, which can happen very easily. So it's important that we express to the universe. This is not about religion. It's about, consciousness, something bigger than dogmatic or, concepts of a religion or even concepts of God. It's really to the universe. So we pray to the universe. We pray to expose ourselves, expose our ideas, our intentions, also to bring outside our intentions and see what happens. And it was so interesting, because the reason it came is because I was talking to a client of mine about this prayer. And when I went to find the prayer to give him a copy, I decided to read the whole lecture again. And then my daughter and I, we were just in an argument a few days ago. So it's kind of perfect. I said, oh, look at that. What happened? Where did we lost our center, that, we were not in a good place? Today is her birthday. I'm very happy. I love her. We talked, we laughed, and we recognize when we are not in a good place what we do, which is also so important, because there is a love there, and that's important for us to connect back to it and see what happened in the relationship. I think this quarantine, coronavirus, Black Lives Matter, plus all the stress that you already have in your life. I'm having one after another in my personal life also here. What I realize is that sometimes small things can take us out of balance when we are already at the edge. And that's what I think edge means. We are here, or we are here. And it's important that we go back to center. This connection we're going to do today will bring you there. And I think before I continue, I will talk about the schedule, because it's very important for people who hasn't not been here before. The schedule is, we're going to do a short meditation, and then we're going to talk about the topic, which today is finding balance, and deeper meditation, which is based on realization process. It's not completely everything we do. In the classes we do deeper, but still here it's quite good. And then we're going to do release work today, because I wanted to do some release work related to this lack of balance, where it's going, which direction that we want to also be able to release, okay? So stay until the end, because you will benefit. This is about transformation. Transformation needs your participation. We're going to first of all do this, and for people who are new, every Thursday at the same time we have live in English. Tuesdays in Portuguese, and Thursdays in English. So we're going to do now our short meditation, and then we go to the topic, okay? So take a moment to close your eyes and put yourself in a comfortable position where you can also have your feet on the floor. And just bring your focus to your breathing, to your nostrils. And just do a very smooth, calm breath. Very smooth and calm. And you can count 2 counts or 3 counts to inhale and 3 counts to exhale to balance your breath. Just mentally counting. And now with your inhalation, I want you to bring your awareness and your breathing toward the back of your head so that you connect with the posterior part of yourself, the depths of your head going further back so that more of you is present, which is good, I can feel. Already some of you connecting further back. And then bring your attention now to your feet and feel your feet on the floor. And feel your feet internally, not thinking about your feet, but inhabiting your feet. Feeling that the inner space, you are the inner space of your feet. And now feel that you are in your ankles, both sides at the same time. And feel that you are inside your legs, both legs. And allow your legs to also relax on the chair, on the couch. And now feel that you are on your pelvic floor and your whole pelvis. The pelvis supports your emotional body and also your mental body. And just allow yourself to really settle on the chair, on the couch. And then feel your midsection and your whole torso, your chest, from the front of your skin to the back of your skin. So you're really deeply inhabiting your whole torso. And now feel that you are in your shoulders and let your shoulders relax towards the floor. And feel your whole arms, both of them at the same time, right and left. Your arms, upper arms, your elbows, your arms, your wrists, and your hands and your fingers, all at once. And now feel that you are inside your neck, deeply in your neck, internally. And inside your whole head, inside your whole face, below your skin, under your skin. And inside your whole head, including the top, including the brain, including the back. And now feel that you are in your whole body all at once, from the soles of your feet to the top of your head. Feeling that you are one inside your whole body. You can even notice physical sensations without going to think about it. Just allow yourself to be in this inner place of yours. And then slowly, slowly gonna open your eyes. And with your eyes open, participate here, but from a place of presence and awareness and alertness, so that you are here in the present moment and you don't associate that when you are relaxed that you are sleepy, but present. So today we're going to talk about balance and finding balance, and I want to bring this in relation to relationships. There are many aspects of this. Normally we consider the yin. The word yin means shadow, and the yang means sun, the bright. So the sun hits the mountain is the yang, and the shadow that it causes is the yin. And this is like the meaning of the word itself. And it also represents the moon and the sun. It also represents the sun is the active aspect of energy, and the moon is the passive aspect of energy. Or one is the masculine and the other one is the feminine. Neither one better than the other. It's just that we balance our life in this dance of these energies. And it's not easy, in fact. That's my opinion, of course. Many times to really, it is a dance, and to know how to learn this dance, I think it's very important for our daily life and for our spiritual life, for everything, because many times there is a risk of tending toward one side, and also giving and receiving. And many times we want to receive, but we don't want to give. Or we give, and we do not open to receive. And this is it's not about material life, but it's also influenced the material life. It influenced every aspect of your life. So we're going to focus on this from the lecture 138, from the path work. And so this is part of the path work. It says, me versus the other is the whole human struggle. So path work 138. The whole concept of this is me versus the other. This is in the end of the lecture, but I wanted to put this in the beginning because I think this is I'm going to read a little bit of this lecture, which says, the greatest struggle for human beings is between their desire to overcome isolation and loneliness and their simultaneous fear of close, intimate contact with another being. And because we are right now in quarantine, and because we are now in quarantine, and we also have this, isolation things, and I think a lot of us are suffering from this place of isolation, also because we are social beings. So as a social being, as a human being, you do want to have contact with other people. But many times, and perhaps you will feel this already in yourself, that you want to connect with others, but when it gets too close, you back off, And it's like, it is a dance. If someone is too pushy, you go like this. If they disappear, you then go like this. So I think this is a much deeper layer than what we think, and also find in ourselves. Because the main purpose of this live is also to help you find in yourself, if you have this aspect. This is normally when I'm talking about this, it's we all have, because it's a human being, and this beautiful guy that talked about some deeper levels, not superficial level. So the lecture says, often the desire and the fear are equally strong, so that people are pulled and pushed in opposite directions. This causes a tremendous strain. And this is so important, because I think this is not only in relationship to other people, but in relationship to everything in our lives, where we have the desire of something, and then many times when we see that we are getting that something, fear also kicks in. And then imagine this is like a tug of war where we are pulled in both directions. And then we have a lot of strain and a lot of resistance also. Many times we do not even realize that we have a lot of inner struggle, and we don't know even why we are having the struggle because it's not conscious. So the lecture goes and says, your relationship to another person can be successful only when you are motivated by your innermost being. And that's exactly the connection. The lecture many times is going to say that your innermost being is willing to give to life. And this is about this giving and receiving, is to give to life, to give to others. It's not about material giving, but to give of yourself, not to have inner walls, not to have inner protections that many times we are not aware that we are putting. So it says that the relationship cannot be just from the intellect. It cannot be just will, I want, or the intellect, your mind. It has to bring a balance, and this balance comes from the innermost being. And that's exactly what we connect here every week when we are doing the realization process meditation. We are doing a very short version of the meditation, but this meditation helps you to connect with this deeper part of yourself, because it's from this deeper part that you can be more authentic, that you can lose the control, because you are in your most loving part of yourself. It doesn't mean also, when I say this, many people think that you're going to be a doormat. No, love is never doormat. So, in fact, this is when you really know yourself and you have your boundaries better established, and then you respect yourself more and you respect others more, and people respect you more, because this is, everything that's going inside is also happening outside. So, and in realization process, many times we say, in order to connect with others, you have to connect with yourself. And why are we going to do release work today? Because we can connect with this deeper part of ourselves, which I call fundamental consciousness or divine consciousness. And we can connect today like this. It's very easy to connect because it's available to you, because it's who you are, your true nature. And it's there. And as you allow yourself to be more and more, you just can experience that. But why we have to do release work? And the reason is there are parts, internal parts of yourself that most of the time you are not conscious, that you are still guarding yourself, that you are still blocking yourself, that you are still defending, that you are still protecting. And these are the inner walls that we want to dismantle, so that you are this divine consciousness more deeply, because it's not only your awareness. A lot of spiritual teachers talk about awareness, and it's great. Awareness is great, but your whole body has to be awareness. Whole body has to be the ground of emotion, the ground of physical sensations. It's part of your true nature also, so that everything, you have to be open, so everything really pervades you freely. And then you can go deeper, even more deeply, into the space of this divine consciousness. So today we're going to do the release work in order to open spaces that we might be holding back ourselves, not really, desiring to give to life, and in order to connect with yourself, with the others, with life, with the universe, with deeper layers of dimensions that you might not know. Okay? I have another part of this. It says, your relationship to another person can be successful only when you are motivated by your innermost being. So this motivation comes from the core of your being. So the core of your being needs to be activated. And then the relationship can be spontaneous, can be mutually satisfying, can also be flexible on your response, can also be when I'm going to be giving, when I'm going to be receiving, when I'm going to be active, when I'm going to be passive. When we lose this core, when we lose, and I was putting here this pendulum, you know. I don't know if this shows you on the screen. I hope so. Let me see. This shows a little bit better. So when we put the pendulum also, you know, we can go from one extreme to another, and sometimes we're going to just be a little bit off center. But we can bring out ourselves back to center as you go deeper in yourself. So deeper also means to connect with your body in the parts of the back and parts of your body that are holding, because when we are holding tissues in our fascia, in our body. That's how we do that. Consciousness gets trapped there, not the divine consciousness. There is a consciousness of the wounded child who is still holding to something or some type of protection that we need to release, just to allow this consciousness to really pervade everything. The consciousness is not blocked from that, because consciousness is free, but your contact with consciousness is blocked by that, because you cannot access that area of yourself, of your consciousness, of you as consciousness more deeply because of that blocks. Okay, so let's see what I have here. Another screen. If you have not contacted your true self first, you cannot allow yourself the freedom and lack of control necessary for responding from within. That's exactly what I was saying. In order to have this dance be a beautiful dance, where you can respond more fluidly and have more authenticity also. So it has to come from this, because otherwise you will have to protect yourself from many times your own negativity. So that's why it's important that when you connect more with this deeper part of yourself, you are really more free to be who you are, because then you're really being more into the bigger part of yourself, this consciousness, the true nature of you, which is normally is not in a hurry, has a lot of tolerance, capacity, inner peace, and space. It doesn't mean that you can be angry with something that happened in the present moment. It really passes through you also. It's very beautiful. So according to this lecture, there are two ways to deal with this. And one way is facing and confronting your inner fear of closeness, or why you're holding back any part of yourself, or why you do not have any desire to give, or if you think that if you're giving to others, you're losing something. The other part that you can do this is by connecting with your most inner being, because your inner being is not stingy. Your true nature, which I call fundamental consciousness, your divine sparkle that is inside of you, is always ready to flow. What I like about this when I was reading is that that's what we have been doing here during the lives, because some people will go only toward one side, which is connecting to the divine part of themselves, but they will not clear. There will be a limitation of that exploration of divine consciousness, because there is a holding back, almost like a line that is holding back somewhere, that you cannot go forward in this. It's because it's a subconscious mind is holding back something. And some people are really working very strongly on removing all the wounds and this and that, without connecting with this consciousness. A lot of the psychological work goes toward that. And I like this approach, which is the spiritual and psychological, like the combination of both, because, and I was very happy to read this now, even though I know this for years, but as I evolve also, I work on myself and I read this again and say, wow, that's what I am now, working with both things, because in the lecture, the Spirit says it's If you go toward only one side, it's going to be limited. And then you need both. And I understand that. And the reason is necessary is because this innermost core of our being is very loving, and it gives you safety to face or confront areas of yourself that are not loving or that are not choosing to love. We have parts of ourselves that we say no to love. And it's important, and it's no judgment here. This happens because we many times are protecting against something, defending about something that is not there anymore, already passed decades ago, most probably. But we do not, the mind does not recognize that. So when you allow yourself to feel safe and to connect with that part melts and integrates all the energy that is holding in that resistance. It also helps to be integrated in you, and you become more enlightened and bigger in a sense, you know. So certain parts of ourselves are diminishing, or even I want to be invisible, you know, as a kid or something. And this part becomes like your presence can be here safely. And that's, you know, that's the path toward to get into, in fact, toward enlightenment, because that's exactly what it is. More and more inner walls, you know, disappearing, and everything becomes conscious. Everything, not just your mind, not just your awareness, your whole system is opening together. And that's why we are going to do this connection today, and we're going to do release work about this. So another barrier that we have many times that we defend against giving is, and I'm going to say the words of the lecture, is a misconception that if you add to life, if you give to life, you will be deprived of something. It's the same idea that if you give to another, you will lose something. And this is also a misconception. That is not true. More you give, more you receive. And that's important for us to experience that. So you can do little by little, so it's not so frightening when you want to open up. And you can open with people which you feel safer. And also opening after. That's why we're going to do first the connection more deeply, and then we're going to do the release. Because once you are doing the connection, you will touch a safer area of yourself so that we can release work. And then we're going to do the prayer of this lecture, which I think is one of the most beautiful prayers that I have come across. Okay? If you have any question, you can write it down. Please share with others also. And we're going to now go toward the connection. Let me know if you're enjoying this live. Please put a like there, thumbs up. I appreciate. And then we're gonna go now for our deep inner connection before we go into the release work, okay? So for anyone who is new here, few instructions. I want you to sit in a comfortable position, and especially with your feet on the floor. We will be connecting with the body, but in fact what we are connecting is with the inner space of the body. So don't think about your body, don't go to imagination or visualization, just go into sensing and really feeling your body. I say feeling because the idea is that you inhabit, almost your mind is in your feet, your mind is in your stomach or in your abdominal area. So that you're not from your mind perceiving as scanning. This is not scanning exercise, this is different. Scanning will be you're in your mind perceiving your body. And what I want is you to go deeper inside, really allowing yourself to feel your body internally, okay? So, but even though this is very simple, at the same time profound, it can trigger sometimes some discomfort, overwhelmed emotions, or even physical pain. If you feel any of that, just stop, open your eyes, and you can leave the live, or you can write to me after this. We can talk about it. But just take care of yourself, knowing that you are in control of yourself. So if you don't have any questions, please share with others, because we're going to do the meditation. If you share, it's going to show in your timeline. And I think that's pretty good for people to know how to connect more deeply I feel in an easy way, but profound. Okay? Then sit down and close your eyes. So sit with your back straight and close your eyes. And pay attention to your nostrils. And bring your breath smoothly in and out through your nose. Calm, soft breath. And silently count 2 counts or 3 counts or 4 counts to inhale and 2 or 3 counts to exhale. And just allow this moment for you to really be with your breath. Now bring your inhale inward through your head. Use your inhale to make a deep inward contact with yourself. And go further back as you can be. And the exhalation comes forward, but you do not come forward. You stay there, deeply in. And bring your attention down to your feet and feel your feet on the floor. And feel that you are inside your feet. That you inhabit your feet. You're not just aware of your feet. Feel that you are the internal space of your feet. Now feel that you are inside your ankles. Both sides at the same time. And your lower legs, and your knees, and your thighs. Allowing the legs to really rest on the chair. Feeling the inner substance of your thighs. So that you're deeply in. And feel that you are inside your pelvis. And let yourself rest in your pelvis. See if you can find your sitting bones. And see if both sides can really rest on the chair. Even find the width of your pelvis, also the back. All this inner space. And feel that you are inside your midsection now, between your ribs and your hips. Let your belly relax internally. Through your solar plexus, the area of your stomach, just allowing to relax internally, to soften. And feel all the way through to your back. Feeling your own spine, the muscles in your back. And feel the essential quality of your strength. The essential quality of your power. Your natural power. This is not a power that you are creating. This is a power that comes from your nature. And now feel that you are inside your chest, all the way through to the back of yourself. You can feel the very center of your chest, but also the sides, going toward your armpit, and the back, the spine, the scapula, muscles in the back. And allow also all your chest to go and rest on the top of the midsection. So the whole torso is rest. And feel that you are resting inside your heart. Let your love rest in your chest. So let's connect first. Connect with the quality of your love. Love and compassion inside your chest. This is not an abstract idea, but the sensation of your love. It doesn't need to be a big sensation. It can be just your tenderness. And feel that you are sitting in your heart. Let this feeling of love, compassion, pervade all your experience. Now feel that you are inside your shoulders, from the bottom of your neck to your arms. Let them rest toward the floor, toward the pelvic area. And find both shoulders at the same time, with the stillness of your balanced mind. Allow yourself to feel the stillness. Stillness is unwavering. Feel that you are inside your arms, in your wrists, in your hands, all the way to your fingertips. So that you're really feeling your arms internally. Now feel that you are inside your neck. See if you can connect to the back of your neck as well. You can connect to the external neck, where you have your skin, and also deeply raise your larynx to feel the quality of your voice there, also the potential to express yourself. Let yourself settle within your neck. Now feel that you are inside your head and inside your whole forehead, all the way around the temple. Feel that you are inside your eyes. Let your eyes soften in the cavity. The ball of your eyes also can soften. And feel that you are behind your cheekbones. Be present in both sides at the same time. Feel that you are inside your nose, all the way to the tip of your nose. Feel that you are inside your jaw, your mouth, your lips, your chin. Feel that you are inside your ears. See if you can find the very center of both ears. And feel that you are inside your whole brain, including the top and the back. So you're really present inside your whole brain. And feel the essential quality of your wisdom. It can be the quality of your understanding. I like music. It feels so natural from your nature. There is an inner wisdom in you. It's everywhere. So allow yourself to feel this quality of wisdom pervade your whole experience. So it's not only in your head, it's everywhere in your body. And now feel that you are in your whole body all at once. You don't go scanning part by part. everything at once, but this is also plural. And if you say the body is the temple, you are sitting inside the temple. Nothing is outside. And feel this connection with the quality of yourself, the totality of your being, your true nature, everything that there is. Internally, this inner space, just focus on all this inner space of your whole body, all at once. Make sure that your arms and your back is participating in this space. And now experience this space around your body, this field, not only around your head, but around your torso and around your legs. Up and down, left and right, front and back. It's whole. You are in this space, this field of consciousness. Experience that this inner space of your body and the outer space of your body is the same continuous space. It pervades you. You are permeable. Just allow yourself to focus on this space. Being aware of awareness. Who is aware of this space? If you connect with the aware of awareness, allow yourself to feel that in your whole system. You are oneself, in perfect harmony with all that is and all that there will be. Feel this one self in you and let it shine away all the illusions or your doubts. This is from the Course in Miracles. Feel your awareness of your whole self. And now slowly, very slowly, open your eyes and focus only in one point. Preferably a point that is not moving. And feel that you are inside your whole body. Again, with your eyes open. It's very important that you practice. Also, we're going to finish soon. But it's important that you practice with your eyes open as well. So feel this inner space of your whole body with your eyes open. So the eyes sometimes send you forward, so go further back. Just connect further back so that you click again to this, like a plug. It's the innermost being that we are talking about today. Find this inner space in your whole body all at once. Nothing else is here, just this inner space. Now find this space around your body, around your head, around your torso, around your legs. Experience that the inner space and outer space is the same space. It's the space of fundamental consciousness. You are this space. You're permeable. You are fundamental consciousness. This is a way to really connect with your innermost being that the pathwork calls in this way. I like to call the self, my teacher likes to call quality of self. And there is many names in the spiritual scriptures of the Orient. But the most important is not the name. not the label. The most important is that you experience this. And as you practice, you're going to experience this more and more deeply. And that's important because as life now, we are dealing with a lot of difficulties in the world. It's important, this connection, so that we keep ourselves open, especially in relationships with ourselves, with others, with life. I would love to have a comment. As you know, I like to have comments after you finish, and I know that sometimes you say, no, I don't want to write, I just want to be in this deep space. But it's important to do that, because also as you practice to keep this deeper sense of yourself, being the space, at the same time you are the presence, and at the same time you can function in this dimension, in this way, more deeply. This will bring benefit to your life. So let's see if we can share how was your experience for you, because I want you to do the release work. Okay, we're gonna go for almost 1 hour now. So now we're gonna do release work, and then the way we're gonna do release work is, what I want you to do is to confront any egoistic or egotistic concept that you feel that you will lose if you give to others or if you give to life. So one way that we can do that is, and you can close your eyes, I think it's a good idea. You can say, and even because we are here, except me with sound, you are silently there, or no one will hear, it would be even good to say verbally where you are, I want to give to life whatever I am, or I want to give whatever I am to life. And see, when you think about that, or when you say that, if there is any resistance, or as the Course says, inner disinclination, as to say that, or if you feel that you will lose something, I think that's a way that, or even say, I don't want to give to life, or I haven't received, so I'm not going to give. Anything in these terms, because what I want is that as you say that, if you feel any resistance or any sense, you've got to be really deeply in to feel anywhere in your body where you feel a little bit of constriction. You know, a little bit of constriction is when we close a little bit to defend ourselves. And that's exactly what I want you to find, because we want to find that part of ourselves that many times we are not conscious. And then we release that part. So it's important that you go and do this, you know, say even out loud where you are, if you can, I want to give whatever I am to life, and see how it feels to you, and see if there is any resistance. Or say, I don't want to give to life, and see where your body closes, where you feel any type of thing that could be discomfort, pressure, pain, or just a sense of your stomach contract, even a tiny bit, because we're going to feel that, okay? So then allow yourself to really close your eyes as you think about this idea of giving, and feel where there is any resistance or any physical sensation that calls your attention. It can be some tingling, pressure, pain, or even the fear of giving, that you feel like you might lose something. Where is in your body? Not a mental idea. I want you to feel in your body. And allow the body to feel that. I don't want you to say, oh no, this is not here. No, it is here and it's okay. We accept that. And allow your body to do that, because that's how we can go into the depths of it. and focus now all your attention within that area in such a way it goes deeper inside of that area. It might intensify as you allow it to go deeper. Let it go. As you go deeper, normally there's a point at which it stops moving forward. Then I want to really let it release from within. Let it really go now from within. Releasing the tissues just a tiny bit. Like coming. So if you feel a pressure that is holding, you just open a tiny bit and you come out of it. And then you open your eyes and come out of the constriction. We're going to repeat that before I ask you to write. Okay? So again, I want you to focus in the same area of your body that you did before. And focus all your attention within that area, allowing the body to do what it has been doing. And allow it to go deeper and deeper in such a way that it goes into the even more constricted area. And you become really present there with that. Perhaps even you know what is defending against. Many times you will feel the mind of that constriction and show you sometimes the purpose of that. And now let it go from within. Let it really open. It's not to open everything, it's just a little bit. But this is causal body. You open it, you open it. Releasing the tissues and then come out of the constriction. So before we go the third time now, open your eyes, come out of the constriction, and then I want you to write comments. How was for you, which part of the body, if you have any insight of what was the purpose of that. Sometimes it will show even the age, or sometimes the parents, or sometimes something happened in the life that when you open from the tissues internally, it will show you what happened. Not all the times, but sometimes you can see that. And it also helps you to understand. So let's focus again the attention in the area of constriction where you felt before. Once again, feel that you are inside this area of constriction in such a way that it goes deeper and deeper. And naturally it will intensify. And then let it go from within, releasing the tissues. And it's really allowed to open the tissues. And once you allow to open the tissues, I want to connect with this area again that you released. I want you to attune to love in this area, to really feel the sensation of love in your heart, and then bring this sensation to the area that you just released. And as you're doing this, I'm going to share screen. And some of you, I think some of you that are here probably know and have received this from me before, because I really love this screen, this prayer. And since it's a bit long, we're going to have 3 slides. Whatever I already am, I want to devote to life. I deliberately want life to make use of the best of what I have and who I am. I may not be sure at this moment in what way this could happen, and even if I have ideas, I will allow for the greater intelligence and wisdom deep within me to guide me. I will let life itself decide how a fruitful interchange can take place between it and me. For whatever I give to life, I have received it from it. and I wish to return it to the great cosmic pool to bring more benefit to others. This in turn must inevitably enrich my own life to the exactly measure that I am willingly give to life. For truly life and I are one. When I withhold from life, I withhold from myself. When I withhold from others, I withhold from myself. Whatever I am, I already am, I want to let flow into life. And whatever more in me can be utilized, still waiting to be brought to fruition, I request, I decide, and I desire that it be put to constructive use so as to enrich the atmosphere around me. And I think this is such a beautiful prayer that you really allow yourself to give yourself to life and to let life, let your wisdom, let your deeper innermost being decide what is the best way to do that. And I will finish today with this prayer. This will be recorded here. So let me know, I just ask you, let me know how was for you this connection for you, how was your release work. So just give me some words as we are finishing the live today. And I'm on time again. So we're going to be here next week again next Thursday. Thank you very much. Be well, take care of yourself, be the innermost being, connect with the depths of your being on a daily basis, because that's necessary to practice that. Okay? See you next Thursday. Bye.